So just to keep y'all updated, I am hard at work on the next episode of What's the Story, and I planned on that being the next video, but something came up. So you can tell I have a lot of Batman gear around me, and that is for a good reason. So this will actually go to prove my point that I'm going to try to make in this video. So you can call this my Batman rant. So, for those of you who haven't seen the news, a new Batman show is being made at HBO Max. It's animated, and it's called Batman Caped Crusader. And I'm sorry, guys, for the life of me, I can't get excited about this. Why? Well, first, let me give you some context on the show. So it's going to be animated. It's going to be on HBO Max. It's got Bruce Timm, the co-creator of the Batman the Animated Series, the one that is, like a hallmark of animated television. Guys, I didn't even notice this until I started editing, but I mean, look at the posters of these two shows. They're so similar. You see it, right? Batman's doing the same pose. This just further, you don't need any more evidence. This is just rehashing old material. You don't have to be the Riddler to figure out that maybe you should dive into a little more DC canon. Let the bat rest. Plus Matt Reeves, who is directing the Batman. Also, I believe he wrote and produced it. And he's also doing a Gotham PD live-action television series for HBO Max, acting as a spin-off of his The Batman. And then J.J. Abrams. He directed The Force Awakens. He came back and did The Rise of Skywalker. He also created the television series Lost. So, with these three powerhouses behind the series, you can probably expect it to be, pretty quality, pretty good. Yeah, So what's my problem with this? Well, it kind of is illustrated by my surroundings a little bit. Do we need another Batman show? DC Comics has this wide swath of canon of rich superheroes with these interesting villains and, these compelling storylines. And, these great casts of characters that come along with each individual superhero. For example, Batman, of course, with this show, we'll see the parents get killed. We'll see him train to become Batman. We've seen it before. And now we have to see it again. I'm not understanding where this insatiable drive to just create Batman, new Batman, just 24/7 Batman all the time. You'd think that Batman was the only character in DC canon, the way Warner Brothers just churns out, content related to him. If not Batman, who else, you say? Well, I would have appreciated a Flash animated television show. He's got a tremendous rogues gallery that, the CW show has entered into, but I mean, we've explored Batman in live action, in animated form, in, ninja form. How many more Batmans do we need? Give another character a chance. Now, granted, Warner Brothers is apparently moving forward with an Aquaman animated show. Also, they've got the great Harley Quinn animated show going on right now, though you could argue that's related to Batman again. They're exploring other heroes, especially even on the big screen with Shazam, Aquaman. We had no idea if Aquaman would succeed, but they took a chance on a character that people hadn't really been able to sink their teeth into, and look what happened. I mean, look at all this Batman memorabilia around me, right? Why am I doing this? Because I'm a fan of irony, people. I'm a sucker for irony. Aside from the irony, this proves my point. I mean, look at all this Batman shit I have. It's because I'm a big fan of Batman, yes, but that's the point. I could be a bigger fan of Flash. Hell, Martian Manhunter, Cyborg, especially after the Snyder Cut. In the press release, they mentioned diving into the psychology of these characters, like J.J. Abrams, Matt Reeves, Bruce Timm. Have y'all not seen the past, 2 decades worth of Batman content? We've been getting into the psychology of the Joker, of Two-Face. Reeves, you're diving into the Riddler's psychology right about now. You're acting like you're giving us something new. You're not. You're just retracing old shit and hoping that we'll sell more merchandise for it. Alright guys, so rant's over. The saturation it's starting to get to me. So guys, like I mentioned, the next episode of What's the Story is coming up. We're going to be talking about Franklin Graham and his appearance on Fox News, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So give a penny to a superhero that's not a billionaire that dresses up like a bat. Story Guy out.